A mom in a faded apron, runs her taco cart on the edge of a booming city. Her son, youngest CEO in Riverton, rolls up in a black sedan and goes, "Mom, I want you to meet the woman I'm going to marry." By midnight, that same mom will get dragged into a hotel restroom, a pearl necklace will be toast, a family photo will be ripped, and a fake pregnancy flex will blow up a wedding plan built on cap. This is the story of Sharon, Julian, and a jade bracelet meant to bless a new daughter-in-law, until the truth pulled up for real. Sharon Lewis is known on her blog for tacos that smack warm tortillas, lime, love. Same small town for years, cash box in a flower tin, picture of her late husband in her pocket. She raised her boy solo. Folks call him Jules. She calls him my heart. One hot afternoon, a black sedan glides up. Jules steps out, sharp suit, tired eyes, humble vibe. He hugs his mom. Sunlight hits the watch she never asked for. "Mom," he says, "come to the city. Meet Lucy, we're getting married." Sharon nods, low-key nervous. Big titles can go left quick. But a mother shows up, no excuses. On the drive-in, the skyline looks like teeth. New money, old stories. Vibes are mixed, but she rolls. The mall is loud, glossy, extra. Sharon grabs a small gift for Lucy, nothing bougie, just thoughtful. A clerk wraps it in tissue thin as breath. Down the corridor, a woman in a designer dress. Lucy's mom paces on speakerphone, pearls on like she's hosting the Met Gala. With her is Lucy, flawless and fidgety, pricing gowns like it's light work. They breeze by Sharon without clocking her. Money does that sometimes. At a counter, a pearl strand slips, snaps, beads everywhere. The air goes tight. "Hey, watch it," Lucy snaps, not at the floor but at Sharon, who's already crouched to help. "I'm sorry," Sharon says. "I thought you dropped. Do you even know what this costs?" Lucy's mom cuts in. Look at her. She can't cover the clasp. Sharon offers her number. Phone's cracked. She offers cash. "They want humiliation. Kneel and apologize," Lucy's mom says. Full cringe. Sharon's cheeks burn, but pride is her ride or die. She steps away. No scene, no mess. Outside, a passerby bumps her. She stumbles. Bruise incoming. She steadies herself, keeps it pushing. Cut to Jules at an upscale boutique. He's basically rented the place. "Pick anything," he says. "Tonight's your night." He means it. Always has. Sharon smiles and grabs the simplest dress. No need to peacock. Across town, Lucy's running point like a producer. Ballroom shining, soft jazz, insta moments everywhere. She coos to a planner, snaps at a caterer, coos again when Julian calls. "Found a formal dress, 150 grand. Okay, buy it," he says, apologizing for the grind. "Will your mom like me?" she asks, high-key fishing. "She values character," he says. "You'll be fine." He believes it, for now. Noon hits and fate says, "Bet." Lucy spots Sharon again in a quiet corridor behind the boutique. Still no recognition, just contempt. Words turn to shoves. Sharon pulls out a family photo of her, little Jules, and the husband who never came home from a rainy night rescue. Only copy. Lucy's temper pops. The photo rips. Sharon feels it in her bones. Manager Louise steps in calm, built different. "That's our boss," she says. "Back off," Lucy scoffs. Talks about being the CEO's future wife. The clout chase is loud enough to rattle light fixtures. Evening creeps in. Jules's assistant digs up bystander video, Sharon on the floor, someone demanding she kneel. Jules watches, jaw set. "Find them," he says, "all of them. No bluff." Sharon dresses for the dinner. Jules clasps the Lewis heirloom jade on her wrist, milky green, warm as a handhold. "This goes to the woman who loves our family," she says. "Not just our name." "Facts," he answers, half smile. In the ballroom, Lucy floats like a headline. "Welcome, welcome," she beams. "Tonight is for my mother-in-law." She's got a consult note in her clutch receipts, allegedly claiming she's pregnant. Strategic? Yep. Honest? That's cap. Before the first toast, she corners Sharon in a service hallway, sees the bracelet, freezes. "Why are you wearing that?" "I'm Julian's mother," Sharon says, gentle but done with games. "We met earlier. You didn't recognize me." Lucy's face hardens. "You're lying." She reaches. Her two friends close in. "Drag her inside," Lucy orders. "Let's clear this up in front of everyone." They don't get far. Leo, bodyguard with steady eyes, steps in. He knows Sharon from the neighborhood taco line where kindness is comped. "That's Mr. Lewis's mother," he says, voice like a stop sign. Silence. One of Lucy's friends peels off. The other suddenly remembers she's got someplace to be. "We can end this right," Sharon says, steady. "Put the truth on the table. Fear makes people mean." Lucy doubles down. It's a bad habit. Jules appears, Storm in a suit. He listens first. Louise lays out the facts. Leo cosigns. Sharon nods, calm like people who've survived worse. Miss Lawson arrives, Leo's mom, soft voice, firm spine. 6 months ago, she says, Lucy was carrying my son's child. We're not rich. She left, ended it. I'm not here to drag her, but I won't watch her lie. She holds up records, not a weapon, a mirror. Lucy scrambles and plays her last card, grabs the mic in the ballroom. Good news, she announces. I'm pregnant, gasps. A few polite claps. Sharon feels the bracelet get heavy. Jules doesn't blink. We'll see a doctor. Tonight. Lucy blanches. Her mom tries to wedge in. Truth moves quicker. In a side room, Lucy starts the spin cycle. Stressed, insecure, out of pocket, lost my head. Jules hears it and hears through it. A promise loops in his chest. Anyone who harms my mom, no pass. Sharon rests a hand on his arm. Son, she says, we fix what we can. We release what we can't. Don't let anger rewrite you. That's the turn. Not the scandal, the choice. Mercy over meltdown. Strength over spectacle. Low-key holy. The dinner doesn't turn into reality TV. No smashed vases, no messy, go live. Jules takes the mic and keeps it clean. Thank you for honoring my mother, Sharon Lewis, he says. She's moving to Riverton. She'll run a restaurant in her name because she taught me that work with dignity is the move. He doesn't mention Lucy. He doesn't have to. The empty chairs say plenty. Later upstairs, Sharon spreads the torn photo on a desk. Louise brings tape. Leo brings tea. Miss Lawson brings steady hands and a story about choosing kindness when you're broke and tired. They press the seams. The picture holds. It's not perfect. It's real. Jules shows up in the doorway like he did as a teen when the world went sideways. I'm sorry, he whispers. I should have seen it. I should have had your back harder. Sharon smiles with her eyes. You do, she says. You're here. He nods. We're going to do this right. The bracelet stays with you till we meet someone who leads with kindness. It's not about clout. It's about character. No cap. In the months after, the restaurant becomes a harbor. Nurses roll in after night shift. A construction crew eats big and tips bigger. A homeless vet sits quiet in the corner and is never rushed. Sharon learns names folks usually skip. Jules learns to breeze between board fires and bring his team the same respect his mom gives the dishwashers. Lucy faces consequences, not cancellation, just grown folk reality. She goes back to school. Therapy she once side-eyed, starts a legit side hustle. One evening she shows up with an envelope, a restored print of the torn photo and a note. My bad. I'm sorry. Sharon accepts the picture. Forgiveness isn't a switch, it's a garden. You water what you can, let rest what you can't. Leo sticks around, fixing hinges, lights, and the busted ice maker. He and Jules talk like brothers, short sentences, straight truth. Miss Lawson and Sharon swap recipes, trade worries for laughter. Two moms who made away, no silver spoons, just grit. By the register, the mended photo hangs in a simple frame. Under it, Jules mounts a small brass plaque. What we keep makes us. And the bracelet? It glints on Sharon's wrist as she rolls dough, wipes tables, slides extra napkins to kids with salsa smiles. People ask, she says, it belonged to a woman who loved her family. I'm keeping it safe till someone else does the same. Low-key promise, high-key truth. Not every storm ends with fireworks. Some end with a quiet meal, a fixed photo, and a bracelet sting put till the right heart shows up. Sharon didn't win by shouting. She won by standing. Jules didn't prove strength by breaking someone. He proved it by choosing who he'd be. Even those who lost their way were offered a road back. Slow, human, no shortcuts. Because families aren't built from perfect people. They're stitched from boundaries, forgiveness, and one more try. Hope doesn't always roar. Sometimes it hums like a kitchen at closing. Soft, steady, for real. Hope can rise even from the darkest times. Hairs, the end of the story. If you like the story, hit the button like and subscribe for more. Update.